So I know there'll only be like 3 people to thank me. That's fine. I'm having a lot of fun with this older software. First, I'll show you what I found, and then I'll explain why I'm even using it in the first place. So Microsoft Encarta, the first like 4 versions from 93 to 96 were all one disk, one CD-ROM that you would install, and you'd have a whole bunch of encyclopedia material on your computer that you can go through. But beginning with 1997, there was a deluxe version that came with 2 disks. The problem is that as you're exploring the software, you're kind of going around different articles and things, it bugs you a lot to swap the disk. So that really pissed me off, and I looked online and trying to find some sort of help or a patch or something to see if I can, just put it on the hard drive so it'll stop bugging me to swap the CD all the time. Well, I finally found it in the help file here. And it talks about, if you use a different path for the files, it won't ask you to disk swap anymore. So what that means in plain English is that just copy the stuff to your computer and then point it to that. So let's do it. Right now I have disk 1 in. So I'm going to make a new folder on my C drive called 1997 CD1. I'm going to make another folder called 1997 CD2. So let's go to the D drive, which is my CD drive, and let's highlight all this. You can highlight it any way you want. And we'll right click, we'll copy, go to the C drive, put it in CD1 here. We'll paste it. All right. So that'll finish. And then I'm going to use VirtualBox here to go to devices and optical drives and change it over to disk 2. All right, and we'll do the same thing. We'll highlight the CD contents and we'll drop it in that folder we made, CD2. Now here's the trick. You want to exit out of the Encarta. Whether you had it open or not, you want to have it closed. All right, let's close that out. Now let me unmount it. That's another important step, is that you go to after it's copied over both disks, you dismount it by hitting remove disk from virtual drive. There, now it's no longer, see, no longer in your drive. So we're going to open up 97 again. All right, it's going to bug you right away for disk 1. It's pointed to disk 1 on the hard drive. All right. Now let's see if we can activate. I don't know how to do it. Sometimes you got to select the right thing and see if we can bug me to get disk 2 here. How about we try exploring the heavens? No? How about migrations? There it is. So that's what you do. You hit migrations and then it'll bug you for disk 2. So let's point to it. Disk 2. All right, let's close out again entirely. All right, that should be it. Now you should be entirely able to run it right from the hard drive, no matter where you go, no matter what you do. Even like media, audio.
Wherever I am, there's always Pooh. There's always Pooh and me. Whatever I do, he wants to do.
Timeline. Look at this timeline on a widescreen monitor. I don't think anybody's ever seen the Encarta timeline that big. It's a long, ultra wide. So yeah, that's all there is to that. All right, so the reason I'm using this software is because I really like Microsoft Encarta. It's like I said, it's a big encyclopedia. It's really impressive to me. I think it's better than Wikipedia. Maybe not in terms of current information or possibly even accurate or up-to-date information. I still think it's totally valuable. I mean, just look at the icons, the layout, the interface, everything is just, it invites you to research things. And I love that. And so I actually, installed Oracle VM VirtualBox. I've had it for a while. It's the latest version here. And I tried several different operating systems. I tried Windows NT, Windows 98, all these things to get this running, up and running. And nothing really worked out well until, I got to Windows 2000. Windows 2000 turns out to be the better option for several reasons. One of the reasons is, like in Microsoft Encarta here, you're able to copy text. Like if you just highlight it, you can copy it, right? Well, with Windows 2000 and VirtualBox here, I can actually just jump to, Windows 10 here, and I can instantly just paste the text. Or I can do something like media. We'll go to, I don't know, media gallery. Actually, I kind of want a picture. So let's go to pictures here. And let's just get a random picture. Like, okay, so, all right, let's take this picture. We go to up here and hit copy image. And I could paste it right into Discord like that. Boom. Instantly. There's all sorts of ways to set this up. It took me a while to finally set it up nice with shared clipboard. I had to install this guest edition CD image. I won't go through my whole setup unless somebody wants me to. But as you can see, if I hit Control F, it's full screen and it's absolutely beautiful. Look at how crystal clear everything is. Nobody else on YouTube, and there's lots of videos of Microsoft Encarta being used, none of them look this good. They don't have it looking this good. I think it's a combination of my settings and the way I have it set up right here in settings here, and my resolution. So these are kind of my settings if anybody gives a crap. It's 1,000. Oh, it's 1 gig of memory. The main, you got to have acceleration off. Blah blah blah. The main thing is that this scale factor right here. That when I set that to 200%, it's an integer scaler, so it scales perfectly, beautifully. And when I set that to 200%, it's just perfect. I got audio working. You got your right drivers installed for Windows 2000. I was thinking about making a tutorial about this. But yeah, I am technically online here with Windows 2000, So if you go to Google, I could type in like Carl Sagan or whatever. And it kind of works. It's not, anyway, I'm not intending to use this for the internet, my Windows 2000 machine. I want to run Microsoft Encarta here, and I just think it's such a great program, and I like going through the other versions and checking them out. Like here's the first one, 93 right here. This is the very first version. This recently came out. Somebody was able to rip this and put it on the Internet Archive. I just downloaded the ISO a couple days ago, and look at this shit. It's beautiful. Let's go to help, and there's like a help demo. Look at this. It's got a whole
Check it out. This is Microsoft Encarta. It's an encyclopedia that takes off where other encyclopedias end. You'll be amazed at how Encarta brings information to life.
So I won't go through the whole thing, but yeah, I just love this stuff. You could really get lost just searching all sorts of stuff for hours, man. Next thing you know, you're learning about Baroque music and art, and then you're going over to the harpsichord, and you're listening to audio samples of different world music. And like my first version that I got was 1999, I believe, and I didn't use it as much as I wanted to. So being able to go back and check every little detail out between all the versions totally for free is just amazing. I just love emulation and I love preservation, and that's who I am. And I love any kind of any tricks that make things faster and easier. And so that's why I really like VirtualBox, and I hate swapping CDs, and I want to minimize that as much as I can. So as a side note, I'll be uploading the Africa version of Encarta because I just bought it on eBay because it wasn't on the Internet Archive as far as I could find. So I'm going to put that on eBay when I get it in the mail. It's a sealed copy. I'm going to break it open and upload it. I kind of want the full collection. I don't know, just the whole presentation. You could just get lost in research, and I love it. All right, I'm out of here.